Hi, I'm Sarah George, an insurance writer at Finder.com. Today I'm going to talk about how Root car insurance could save you money if you're a safe, low-mileage driver. Root's whole premise is that good drivers shouldn't have to pay more for car insurance because of factors like age that most drivers can't help. Unlike traditional companies, Root focuses on your test drive when setting your rate rather than relying heavily on your demographics. First, you'll test drive with the Root app turned on so that Root can monitor your driving skills, typically for 2 to 4 weeks. This type of car insurance is called telematics, and Root specializes in these policies. To get started, simply download the app on your iPhone or Android, create your account, and enable the location, movement, and battery settings. Then you can see the estimated days Root will need to track your driving before it can give you a quote. When a quote is available, click to view the quote and choose your level of coverage. You can also choose to pay monthly or lock in a plan for 6 months. During your test drive with Root, the app will base your rate most heavily on your speed, mileage, the hours you drive, your braking distance, and other driving skills. Root does still look at your age, credit score, and other common insurance factors before giving you a premium, but it doesn't rely on demographics unless telematics rating factors aren't allowed in your state. The end result? Safe drivers stand to save hundreds of dollars on car insurance. Root rewards customers who don't take risks on the road, and those who drive fewer miles than the standard 10 to 15,000 miles a year also stand to save. Drivers pinned in high-risk groups like teens or those with a violation might also want a quote. All you have to do is prove how well you drive to get a good rate, kind of like a travel rewards program for your car insurance. Root offers all the coverage you'd expect for a solid car insurance policy, plus a few optional extras. This includes bodily injury and property damage liability to pay for damage or injuries you cause, uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage in case you're hit by a driver who can't pay for your damage, comprehensive and collision to pay for damage to your own car, medical payments for accident-related medical bills, and roadside assistance and rental reimbursement to protect you for breakdowns or renting a car after an accident. Root's discounts are baked into your final rate, so it doesn't offer the discounts that mainstream car insurance companies do, like rate cuts for students in college or keeping your car in a garage. But you can get a referral credit for $10 to $100 for each person that joins Root. And bundling renters or home insurance could save you between 5 and 10% if these policies are offered in your state. Not every driver will qualify for Root's car insurance. That's because the company doesn't accept risky drivers to avoid rate hikes across the board for paying out claims. In addition, the company doesn't sell policies through local agents, though you can call customer service with your questions and file your claims online. However, the benefit of using Root is that your premiums weigh your driving skills more than your driving record. As long as you're a safe driver and you lower your risk by driving fewer miles, you can see savings. Does Root sound like a good option for you? Learn about the sign-up process and get your quote on Finder.com. You can also compare other companies with telematics car insurance right from our review page, linked in the description. Before heading on over, hit the subscribe button so you can be the first to know about new Finder videos. Thanks for watching.